Hey guys, welcome back to Fox Trading. On my last video, I said I was picking up some bearish vibes, and turns out it was correct. The market has had a massive breakdown, closed below both 40k and the 38k levels over the past week. This isn't really a good sign for the market. We could be heading back down to the 30k area. There hasn't been much of buying happening. It's very, very slow. We've also closed underneath weekly. All signs are pointing down, except for a massive bullish pattern that's been formed over numerous amounts of exchanges. So we've got here on Binance as well. So where could the market be heading? Now, what I also like to look at is the CME futures. Basically, in layman's term, is the best way to look at this is these gaps in the market. So that's basically what I use this chart for, as these gaps can act as magnets for price. I'll just show you a few examples. Here's one here, there's a gap here. Price has come back up to fill it. You've also got a gap up here. Price has eventually been pulled back up and filled it here. You had a gap here, price got pulled up. And there's a gap here. As you can see, you got pulled back down. So the current gaps that we're looking at are these four gaps. This one's pulling down 34 to 33, 32 area. So that's where the market could possibly come down to. Could get pulled down, have a bounce, and back up. So if you're going to set up a few trades, probably could be longing from this area. Or as I said, we're in a bullish pattern. So what could happen is we could break out of this and close and fill that gap, according to the CME chart, around the 41k area. So what I want to point out to you guys is the S&P 500. We have had a ascending broadening wedge forming over the past year. It's been consolidating for a whole year. The market is bound for correction, and there was two possible outcomes that could have happened, obviously up or down. But we've had this daily close here outside of the wedge, bottom wedge trend. Now, I was hoping for a bounce to get the rest of this bull running that we've all been waiting for, a big 100k for Bitcoin, and then we would have massive global financial crash. It would have affected the whole world. But we need to wait for Monday to see what's going to happen, to get a better confirmation. Basically, if this goes down, the whole market on Bitcoin crashes as well. It just crashes a lot harder than everything else. And it's very important to keep an eye on this chart over the next few days, or next few weeks actually, because if this crashes, that could be a very strong indication that the whole world is about to go into a massive recession. So I won't remind you what happened back here. This was COVID, when COVID hit. I remember the fear in the market, and everyone thought we were going to hit a deep recession, and we just had this massive instant recovery, and the market was stronger than ever. There's a lot of speculation that this was very manipulated to give a false sense that the market's doing well during the whole COVID crisis, which I do find extremely strange, that we were turning a good profit in the economy during the COVID outbreak when hundreds and thousands of businesses were closing down worldwide. So, I mean, everything adds up that this was very manipulated. But then again, who am I to say? It could have been anything really. So other than that, there's not much more information I can give at this point in time. Just if you're going to trade, make sure you use correct risk management. Ensure your stop losses are in place, as the market is extremely volatile at the moment, as we can see here on the volatility chart. We're above normal levels. I'll just give you guys a quick example what happened 4th and 3rd of December. I'll go back here. So this is the 4th and 3rd December. You can see how volatile that was. We get these massive scam weeks happen. So trade wisely, guys, and keep on your toes. Thank you.